Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Joaquin Rosales gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Into the box now, Boof Bobo, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Now in the box, John Pitts. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Bobo stands at second with two gone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. Doe is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Mel Pitts is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Anthony Woodard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping up to the plate, Alonzo Wells. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And this is low, ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
At the plate, James Choi, just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one. Choi hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Ned Torres smokes this one into deep center field. Pitts racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
You could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Alex Stowe, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Alex Stowe.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Jeff Pitts. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Walter Duwasi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Fitzgerald. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 2, the Rays 1. Standing in, Robert Fitzgerald. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Pitts is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping into the box, Tom Willett. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. from the stretch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
A ball and a strike. Fitzgerald leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Hits, has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting up, the catcher.
Striding into the box, Stephen Lee, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Two outs here with a runner at third. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now, Anthony Woodard, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Popped him up. Bobo over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We played 2 full. It's the Indians 3, the Rays 1. Stepping up now, Brady Day, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This is in the air out to left field. Fitzgerald moves over. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pitts is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Doe is in pursuit, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Change up low, 2-0.
No strike.
Pitts stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jeremy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2, here it comes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Indians,
digging in for his second at-bat, Alonzo Wells. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. This is in the air out to right field. Pitts is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate, James Choi. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ned Torres, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now for the Indians Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. In now, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Walter Iwasi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Brady Day, fouled away. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. The 0-1. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Willett fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 3, the Rays 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Indians.
Now to the plate, Alex Stowe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The left fielder.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Robert Fitzgerald, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, shortstop, Tom Willett.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tom Willett. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, hits. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Jesse Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jesse Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken. Strike one. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it now hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Connor Pitts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Count remains 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Pitts stands at second with no outs. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner's back. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another shot now. Boof Bobo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Bobo is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Scooped up. Hernandez at second. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Derek Newberry will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15, Derek Newberry.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pitch is popped up. Choi has a play. And that's the third out. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Progressive Field. It's now 5-3 in favor of Tampa Bay. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now at the plate, Stephen Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to count.
Three and 1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Woodard. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0. And
this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready now, Alonzo Wells. First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Tribe. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. In there, and it's even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. None out, runners at first and second. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Dick.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Pitts. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And the runners again are off here. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Count now, a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it. Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he's back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-3. Stepping in, James Choi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Hits, scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ned Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Alex Stowe. Belted high and deep into right center. Pitts looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Standing in now, Robert Fitzgerald. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Settling in now, Tom Willett. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Hits. It's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 7 and the Indians 5. Back here in Cleveland, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Brad Boxberger.
Digging in to try it again. Bobo.
The catcher. Bobo.
First offering on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Two and 0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Bobo on at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Fitzgerald. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jeff Pitts.
The shortstop. Yeah. Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Walter Iwasi.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Walter Iwasi. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Wells racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Michael Franco gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the
Number
home
15,
7th.
Michael Franco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Here's the 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hits, looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Benito Ordonez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Stephen Lee. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ordonez, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, hits. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now the designated hitter.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 44, Byron Lopez.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Anthony Woodard. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball that side.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
Now batting.
2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Eric Pena
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Wells. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2 swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rays 7 and the Indians 6. Chris Aquino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Brady Day, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Choi is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So standing in, Jesse Pitts, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. To short. To his right, Willett. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Outside and low, 3-0. Jeremy Pitts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Oscar Rodriguez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Oscar Rodriguez.
Leading off the inning, James Choi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Rodriguez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this month.
Standing in now, Ned Torres, fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Misses. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Choi aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Left field and deep. Hits racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the plate.
Left fielder.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now batting, Robert Fitzgerald. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-7 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Julio Barreto will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 33, Julio Barreto.
Striding in for the Indians, Tom Willett. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runners are at first and third with none out. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now a 9-7 contest.
The second baseman.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Stephen Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lee brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now both runners are breaking. Line drive to left. Pitts is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Woodard.
Digging in, Anthony Woodard. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Fitzgerald on second. Willett at first. 2 out in the inning. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, hits. And that's the third out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. Cleveland's out in front, 9-7. Michael Jacques will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 11, Michael
Christopher Harp comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 37.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobo. He singled his last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit hard towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
John Pitts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Fitzgerald ranging back at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball
game. Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounded to short. Willett gloves it. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Popped up. Torres has got it, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, and we are tied 9-9. So coming to the plate, Alonzo Wells. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, James Choi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Ned Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
The right fielder, Michael.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Michael Jump, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Left fielder, Robert.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So digging in now, Robert Fitzgerald. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Tom Willett, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Jonathan Bullinger takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Jonathan Bullinger.
Standing in, Walter Uwasi. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Walter Uwasi.
First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fly ball out to right field. Jacques moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter
at the plate, Brady Day. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bullinger playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Connor Pitts would be next. Popped up. Choi waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Gregory Pitts comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 21, Gregory Pitts.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 home.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. This is line to left. Pitts has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Stephen Lee, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Anthony Woodard. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 3-0, and that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Hank Jitsi will come on now and pinch run here. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Still 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Third baseman, Jay Joy.
Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 pitch coming. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The count now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance. Connor Pitts. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Connor Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Willett takes it in. And that's the first down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Bobo. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Into his motion, and the 3-1, and it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, John Pitts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from first comes around to score. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts.
The shortstop. Jeff Pitts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that misses ball 1. Pitts at second with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
2 balls and a strike now.
That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Ned Torres. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Michael Jacques. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. In now for Cleveland, Robert Fitzgerald. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Pitts giving chase. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. Jacques is digging for home. He scores, and the Indians have tied it. We're all square at 10 runs apiece. So striding in, Tom Willett. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
This is line to left. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.